Yes, yo. Hi, hi, hi. Welcome to the Mother B Show. Hello, everyone. It's Wednesday. Tonight is Wednesday. Time check. It's 9:33 in the evening here in Texas, USA. Welcome to the show, the Mother B Show. Yes. So, for those who are new, this show is done daily. Although the schedules are, quite changing from time to time, but what matters is we're doing it every day. We're still adjusting to our schedules, and since Mother B is just like less than a month old in Bigo Live and also a month old in doing live stream here in YouTube and Facebook. Hello. Welcome to the Mother B Show. And today is Build Wealth Wednesday. That is our episode today, Build Wealth Wednesday. Okay? So Build Wealth Wednesday is connected to our advocacy of brain and mental health. How is our thinking connected with our financial wellness? So we will understand now if it's really connected, right? But of course, before anything else, I hope that you would learn the story why Mother B is doing what I do now. Every day it's a talk show and it's voluntary. Take note. Okay, medyo nanibago lang ako sa aking eyelashes. So bear with me. So for the meantime, let me share to you a little story of the Mother B Show. It's all about good vibes. Hello again, and welcome to the Mother B Show, where everything is all about positivity and good vibes. But of course, parang may nagme-message ng aga-aga. May nagme-message na kagad kay Mother B. Oh my gosh, thank you. So Elizabeth, thank you. Ina siya doon sa Mother B Show. Hello Elizabeth. OMG. Okay, now it's Wednesday, yes? It's still Wednesday. At this time, medyo Mother B is kind of reflective at this moment because I was really thinking, this concept about financial wellness is kind of like somehow a serious thing. Like, how can I share financial wellness? Me, myself, have also some issues, right? But I forgot. I have to, go back to my senses because, this show is real talk. Okay, real talk. No, it's not scripted. So I just have to read some articles and verify it and, try to make sense of what I'm reading before I go on live. Okay. So before Mother B goes on live, of course, I do read. Okay. I'm not just guessing what I'm saying here. Okay. Marcy Palawan, good day, good evening, Mother B. So again, let's talk about time zone here in the US of A, in the in the southern part of the Coastal Bend, the sparkling city of Coastal Bend. Yes. So my background in Bigo Live is like a sparkling city. Yes, and in also in YouTube and Facebook. Tonight is 9:37, and there in the Philippines is plus 13 hours, correct? So it's already 10:37. Some are in school, some are in their offices, and people here some are already sleeping. So, right, look at the dilemma. I really don't know when to broadcast it properly, but bahala na si Batman yan. Basta, ang importante, yung commitment ni Mother B hanggat kaya, until I can make it, it's still daily. And we have different episodes every day in connection with brain and mental health. Because that is my advocacy. It's not just an advocacy. I'm also a volunteer of the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. So, extremely, if dumating na sa point, if you come to a point where you really cannot handle situations, unfortunately, some are being hurt, some are dying because of these mental issues in life. So we just have to be real. We just have to understand that these things are being experienced by a lot of people, and I'm not exempted to that, especially when it comes to this journey. So instead of just, all by myself, ang aking all by myself. Don't wanna be all by myself anymore. I don't want to be all by myself. I just wanted to, to socially engage, to, connect with people, because this is also a way of, a journey. You choose whether you wanted to go on with this depressive life or you just want to choose a positive life. Because remember, again, as I always mention in the show, what's the heart of the Mother B Show? It's all about Philippians 4 verse 8. Okay? So, isi-share ko yan ang Philippians 4 verse 8. Paulit-ulit yun ni Mother B. I will always mention that because that is the reason why I'm here. Okay? So, Philippians 4 verse 8, it's finally, brothers and sisters, whatever is true, whatever is noble, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is admirable, whatever is excellent, or praiseworthy, think about such things. So, even in the Bible, we are actually mandated. Hindi na nga suggested. It's an action word. Think about such things. You can just imagine, think about such things. OMG. So, yeah, so every time I remember that and I feel like I'm not thinking about it, there are days when you don't feel okay, and this is one of the days. Yeah, honestly, lalo na pag dumarating ka na sa point siguro na meron ng mga physical, there are some physical issues already, like you're getting into the 50 or the golden years stage in life. That's why I always emphasize every time it's in my hair, the golden years. So you just do the math, okay? What am I talking about? Yes, so there are times, especially sa mga kababayan like us, I'm a granny, I'm a mommy, I don't feel like doing it. So almost like I was just lying on my bed and trying to scroll through some videos, creating some reels, Facebook reels, and I realized, it's almost 8:30. I have to prepare because it takes an hour to prepare the show. Don't you know that? No, I only know ako lang mag-isa because I'm the only one here. But it's really an effort to really, be on stage or be on cam, prepare. You cannot just go and, face the camera without even preparing yourself. So it's really a mindset, really. It's really a mindset. So since mindsetting is part of our learning journey when it comes to developing our brain and mental health, so why not? And also, I will share to you later what am I doing in order to cope up with all these issues in life, especially on brain and mental health, because this is real talk. I'm not saying that I'm exempted to all of this. That's why I'm talking about it, because actually I'm experiencing it, and I just like to share to you what are the ways to understand things, to process. The word for today is process. Because if we do not know how to process what we are thinking, what we are feeling, and how do we decide to situation. Now that's a problem. So it all starts here. Think about such things. If you're thinking of negative things, if you're thinking about, stuff that will not help you, then your body will follow. So I almost felt lazy tonight and dressing up and putting on makeup, and styling my hair para golden hair. But still, I miss the laughter because the Mother Bee show's major component when you say like, what's the main ingredient of the Mother Bee show? It's free smile. No? If you're lonely, if you don't have anybody to talk to, and you just go to the Mother Bee show, just look at the Mother Bee show there, the host. Oh, the smile is for free, oy. That's why I mentioned last night, right? Now, make use of this Mother Bee show because, ito mga genuine smile ito, hindi ito, this is not edited. Because, by the way, it's September already. And before we proceed to our main talk for today, our episode is building wealth. Oh my gosh, that is quite a heavy topic, Mother Bee. Building wealth? Really? How about if I'm not wealthy, Mother Bee? Then it's time to build. Right? So if you don't have a house, then start building your house. This show is for good vibes only, okay? So anyway, this show is for edutainment, education and entertainment. So I'm here, to put a smile in your face. So although I'm not exerting so much effort, it's up to you if you want to smile or not. Basta for me, it's hashtag self-care. I'm just sharing to the world, to our audience that, hey, there is hope. There is hope and healing. If you're not feeling better, it's okay not to feel better, but don't stay there. Okay? Don't stay there. You have somebody to talk to. Find somebody to talk to. Connect. Okay? Find help. Find meaning in life. Otherwise, you're gonna be stuck there in the dark side. Okay? So at times, Mother Bee is, gearing towards the dark side, and that's bad because I know if I go to that direction, I choose that direction somehow because of my physical condition or whatever, it doesn't make me feel good. Okay? That's why this show is actually a therapy for me. It's a way for me to move on with life. Okay? So I hope that is also impacting you. This show is also impacting you. Okay? So yeah, because I've met some friends and they said some positive testimonies to the Mother Bee show, and thank you so much. No? And yes, our topic today is building wealth, even if you don't have wealth. Because that's the reason why we're all in this together. Okay? Who said we have so much wealth? So, I wish ko lang, sana all. That's why it is our effort. Okay? So, to learn. This is a learning journey, okay? This is a learning journey. That's why we can talk about it. If you have questions, if you have comments, violent reactions, you're free to message me, okay? But good vibes only. Good vibes only. That's the disclaimer. I'm just, learning from the stuff that I read and sharing to you. It's just like, Mare, what's the latest? What's the update right now? Okay, so our talk today is Building Wealth Wednesday. It's September 7, 2022. Yay! 2022. And this one I just coined this. Let's face it, there's what we call money anxiety. Signs, impacts, and coping tips. What's that again, Mother Bee? There is what you call money anxiety. It's all about the money. You can find the money. Kumbaga, money. Meron pa isa, she works hard for the money, so hard for it, honey. So there's always songs about money. And unfortunately, with this situation going on, with all this economic hula-baloo, like some experts are saying, all these economists are saying, different points of view, right? Oh, there's an inflation, there's a depression, lahat na lang siya, ang ending consumption. Okay? Can you just say something that is good or something that would give us hope, right? So, what about like me, who's, like now I'm still unemployed, but thank God. Well, what's that? Nagugulat naman ako sa aking mga yeah, but by the way just a reminder that the Mother B Show is multilingual, so don't be surprised if I'm speaking strange languages like it's foreign to you, but our common language right now is English, okay? English. But I'll be speaking in some foreign language like Filipino and our dialect, regional dialect, because we have more than 7,000 islands in the Philippines. And more than 100 ethnic dialects. Oh my gosh. So, yeah. Good thing at least I know too. Many pa rin, many. Anyway, to all our friends, all our viewers, all our fans in Bigo Live, thank you for trusting the Mother B Show. And I hope you will tap the screen for the Bigo Live audience and for our audience in YouTube and in Facebook. Thank you so much for being in the Mother B Show. This show is real thing, real stuff, okay? So I'm just speaking my mind, okay? Speak your mind. When you're here to speak your mind, I will listen. Oh, we have a commenter. Somebody's commenting. Oh my gosh, come in, Coach Joy. Coach Joy, halika na. Pasok ka na rito. Chika tayo. Okay, so thank you, Coach Joy, for declaring blessing to the Mother B Show. Thank you so much. You're one of the pillars of the Mother B Show. So come on down. Let's talk about money anxiety. Because sino hindi nakakaranas ng what is money anxiety, Mother B? Okay, let's ask Uncle Google. Money anxiety. Anxiety. Okay, and there's even a money anxiety index. Okay, what is money anxiety? Okay, let Uncle Google read this for us para mas medyo exotic naman paminahon. Okay? Okay. Take it away.
Financial anxiety is an obsessive fear of things related to money that can often be debilitating. Financial anxiety can be triggered by any number of things, not just a lack of money.
Okay, again, Uncle Google, can you read it again, please? Nagulat naman ako sa'yo bigla. Oy. Bilis mo naman magsalita. Okay, ready? Again, Uncle Google, what is financial or money anxiety?
Financial anxiety is an obsessive fear of things related to money that can often be debilitating. Financial anxiety can be triggered by any number of things, not just a lack of money.
Oh, interesting. So according to him, financial anxiety or money anxiety is an obsessive na fear of things related to money that can be debilitating. Okay, this is another word. What is debilitating? Okay, look for debilitating. Debilitating is making someone weak. Okay, making someone weaken. Okay, so it weakens you if you have obsessive fear about money, related to money. And it can always trigger any number of things, not just lack of money. So yes, what is money anxiety? That is what's happening, and how you deal with it. Well, you have to survive financial stress. This is what we need, okay? So that's why she works hard for the money. But now let your money work hard for you. Okay? Have you ever experienced that you felt so anxious or fearful or worried, and then sometimes because of too much thinking, it weakens you already, especially when collections from the credit card companies and all these lenders are bugging you every month, and then you have no work. That's what I'm feeling right now, honestly. Because I only gave myself 3 months because, again, for those who don't know, that Mother B transferred from from the Northeast, Pennsylvania to Texas, and then, all this transferring, moving thingy, and all this adjustment thing, change of lifestyle, and then you cannot work, right? So I gave myself, I arrive June, August, September, it's already, June, July, August. Oh my gosh, I'm overstaying without employment already. That's why I felt this anxiety na. Because I'm overspending. It's more money out than money in. What's funny, Mother B? The funny thing is, I'm still here and I'm still talking about it. But again, the good thing is we're learning how to process the situation. How about you? Okay? Because this is a talk show. This is not just a one-month show. May I ask you, have you experienced situations like facing a money anxiety? Okay? Or financial anxiety? Okay? So, except if you don't have debt, kung wala kang utang, paano yung mga bayaran sa kuryente? No? Groceries, gas, right? And some occasions that, you cannot control, or medical emergencies. OMGs, these are real issues that we are facing right now. So we cannot deny it. Hello. Like, oh my gosh, Mother B, I'm not affected because I'm not supposed to be working because my husband is the one working. Oh, really? What if something happened to your husband? Who's gonna support you? Right? That's always in my mindset, right? Because, because of all these things happening and you still have lots of financial responsibilities, you cannot escape reality or situations that you overthink. So I'm in the point of that at this time. But of course, I'm not pretending that I'm okay. I'm just saying because this is the real thing. This is the real me. The good thing there is, I've learned how to process it. And because I've learned how to process it, I'm sharing to you the experience of how to process this kind of money anxiety. Right? Ito naman si Mother B, mukhang pera. Ay, naku ha? Hello? Ang layo mo sa layo mo sa kwento. Ba't puro pera pinag-uusapan natin? Building Wednesday. Ito, Building Wealth Wednesday po ito. Today is Building Wealth Wednesday, and this is in connection with our brain and mental health. Hello. So, yeah, that's what I decided in my journey to brain and mental health well-being. I've decided, how can I share this in my show? So, I'd rather do it on a day-to-day basis. Because I'm a teacher, I realize, students, like when you're in college, you have at least 6 subjects per semester. So every week, you cover all those subjects. For example, Monday, Wednesday, or Monday, Wednesday, Friday. That's your schedule in college. And in the morning, you have 2 classes. In the afternoon, you have 2 classes. Granting you have 4 subjects a day. It's just like the same thing in the Mother B show, right? So for example, your first subject is English, second subject is math, third subject is arts, fourth subject is science. So it's no difference having this Mother B show. Buti na lang once a day lang yung subject ko. So I call this episode. So today's episode is about financial wellness and how it's connected to our mental health. So that's why the title of this By the way, the show always have these blooper moments because this is live. This is not edited. This is what you see is what you get. Okay? So, real experience. At hindi ko na to mababalik. That's why the good thing is I'm paying for an app that will record what I'm doing so I can edit it after and curate it in YouTube.
A major.
Ay, ano ba? Sometimes I press the wrong button in my mixer, so forgive me, okay? Anyway, ang kati-kati naman ang aking bagong hairstyle. Lagay ko muna like this, okay? So anyway, let's go back. So, money anxiety. So, I'm experiencing it because I'm beyond my 3-month target savings, and it's gonna be depleted anytime. But of course, since I've learned how to process my thinking, and avoid any mental health issues such as depression or anxiety, although you can still feel it, you can still think about it, because our brain, our mind, most of the time gives us a replay of the negative thoughts. That's why, according to Dr. Daniel Amen, he called it ants, automatic negative thoughts. Because you are stimulated. Sometimes you saw your bill. Okay, example, how can the automatic negative thoughts will come into your daily experience? For example, end of the month, the billing statements. Don't tell me you will deny it. Don't tell me you will say, oh, I don't want to be stressed. I don't want to look at the billing statements. Sige, gawin mo para maputulan ka ng kuryente. You can never deny it. You have to face it, right? So again, when you see your bill and then you remember, oh my gosh, I don't have savings to pay for it anymore. Nag-iisip ka, oh, where will I get the money? Oh, then nag-umpisa naman ng mga automatic negative thoughts. And I call my automatic negative thoughts, she has a name, Salome. That's what I forget. I should have talked to Salome, my negative thoughts na, hey, Salome, stop reminding Mother B that she has payables to pay. So she can continue the show, okay? Right? Anyway, so yeah, it's sort of, this is the real thing experience. We experience money anxiety. So money anxiety is debilitating if it's over. If you keep on thinking about it, it's gonna weaken your system. It's gonna weaken your thinking. It's gonna weaken your emotion. You will feel more vulnerable. Okay, you will become more emotional, and most of the time, our decision making will be affected. Yes, been there, done that. Okay, yes. If you haven't done that and you haven't experienced that, good luck. Basta I already told you about it, okay? Okay, money anxiety. And it's real. It's real. The show is real, and I'm telling you, it's existing. And experts are saying that it can cause even debilitating fear. It weakens you. It weakens you. So instead of being functional, instead of thinking, instead of being productive and resolve your existing money issue, you're paralyzed already. You cannot think. And then you become emotional. No? And when you become emotional, sometimes you do the wrong choices. Then another problem will occur. So we have to be smarter than our minds. Kaya if you have a negative thought, talk to that thought. That's it. Rosana, sana. Oh, sana solar all na. Hi, Mami Rose. Oh my gosh, thank you, Mami Rose, for watching Madjaw Kadjaw Souvenir Shop. I owe this lady so much. She's my discoverer sa aking career as a tour guide and travel professional way back in the Philippines. Thank you, Mami Rose. So thank you for coming to the show and commenting. Sana solar all na. Solar all. Ano ibig sabihin nun? Sana all or solar na lang tayo? Anyway, regards to you. Thank you for coming into the show and commenting. So let's go back. Money anxiety. So even if you have enough funds, but of course you have goals, you have you have other expenditures that you want, like you want to buy a house, but because the rate of interest rate in the mortgage in the financing institution here in America is very high. So medyo, having second thought of buying a house. So see, those are still anxieties, okay? Even if you have enough money, it's never enough, honestly. And worst, if you have payables. So in my experience right now, I gave a deadline to myself that I have to be productive. So what is the challenge there? Okay? The challenge there is I decided to do live streaming. See? And live streaming, doing these things, no? In the social media is not a joke. Okay? Really. Especially if you're the only one producing the show. It's not a joke. Because you're your own makeup artist. You are your own researcher. You are your own cameraman, lightsman, producer, and marketing. And then you have to find ways to, come up with income stream to pay for these apps. So these are a lot to think and process. However, I am weighing it versus, is this making me happy or is this stressing me out? So far, it's still making me happy. Okay? Because if the time comes that it's not already balanced and I wasn't able, God forbid, that I wasn't able to balance my time, so the Mother B show will just gonna be seasonal, but God forbids. Okay, so I like this show because again, it's also healing to connect with everyone. Remember, it's so social engagement is also very important. And living in the US of A, it's very different if you live in the Philippines, because if you are living in the Philippines, you just go to your neighbor and talk to your neighbor, okay na yun. Mare, anong latest? Or social media, you don't need to go out. Just, make chismisan there sa social media and you'll snoop around and find gossip, whatever. It will waste your time. But when the bill comes, money anxiety comes in. See? 3 months. And I'm overdue already with my 3 months. So what I did, okay, Mother B, pass forward. I'm just sharing to you the experience, but we will process what I have shared to you if it relates with what others are talking about. Because my task today is also to, is my processing, is my thinking about this situation is connecting to what the experts say or what the people who knows about this situation say? Am I going along the flow? O baka mamaya nagbuot-buot lang si Mother B sa kanyang decision? Remember, this is a learning journey towards wellness and being happier and a better you. I'm talking to myself and also to you. Right, because expensive, bawal lang magkasakit. Remember? So, yes, so money anxiety is a real thing. And how to cope with it and how to know the impacts of having money anxiety. First impact, it's debilitating. It weakens you. Let us understand that. So, when it weakens you, where your mind goes, the body follows. All right? So you just have to be in tune with yourself, in tune with your mind, in tune with your emotion, connect with your body. Okay? Otherwise, if you're thinking this way and your body is going that way, I don't know where are you going. Do you know where you're going to? Do you like the things that life is showing you? Where are you going to? Do you know? See? Ako pa rin ang intermission number. And yes, this smile and laughter is real, okay? Except for my sound effects. Anyway, process na tayo, okay? Impact. So let me see. So there's an article about this, okay? So just to share to you from Healthline, from healthline.com. Remember, the policy of the Mother B Show is always share the good vibes as much as possible. This is information sharing. Information sharing. This is not coming from me, although I'm reacting to what I'm reading. But remember, disclaimer. If you need help or professional help, and if you need to verify more of the information that I'm sharing, you're free to do so. This is a free country, okay? And this show is for free. Enrollment is for free. But for me, it's costing me time, money, and effort. Not because nagpapakahiro tayo, but because I love doing this. It's helping me as well. Okay? So, yes. So, this information is coming from Healthline, okay? Just to make sure that I'm showing you the proof, okay? I'm gonna show you my screen just to show to you that I'm reading. Okay. Okay. Look. Okay, look. Money anxiety is common, but you don't have to handle it alone. Oh, yay! See? According to Healthline, money anxiety is common. Yes, it's common. It's real. But you don't have to handle it alone. That's why we're here. The Mother B Show is here as part of stepping up and making a difference. And I hope, it works, right? For me, it works. I don't know with you, but for me, it works. Okay? Yun ang pinaka-disclaimer. So, just fast forward. If you found yourself worrying about money lately, it says in the article, okay? I'll just close the article because it's so small. So I'll just have to narrate it to you and share to you. If you found yourself worrying about money lately, like me, you definitely have company. So hindi ka nag-iisa. Yay! Money anxiety. Money anxiety is also called financial anxiety. Has become more common than ever, especially two years ago, right? In the American Psychological Association's 2022, latest 2022 Stress in America survey. So take note, since I'm in the US, these are easier accessible materials, but there's a survey about stress in America. 87% of people who responded listed inflation as a source of a significant stress because they all talk about inflation, blah, 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 blah. The rise in prices for everything from fuel to food has people from all backgrounds worried. Of course, because your money before, for example, if you have $100 money in the bank last year and you spend it today, it's not worth $100 anymore, right? Like, simple example is when I was, kanina, nag-igib na naman ako ng tubig. Yeah, Mother B is igibuys tubig here in the US, no? Sino sabi hindi nag-iigib? Nag-iigib ako eh. No? Ayan, the cost of 5 gallons, right, 5 gallons before, the last time we were here, almost 2 years ago, before the inflation was just $1 for 5 gallons. Just an example. And now it's already 1.25 cents, $1.25. 25% increase. Oh my gosh. See? Mas mahal pala ang tubig. Because the inflation is just around 9, let's say 10% na increase of prices. Worst pala ang water kasi 25% increase. So, right? So if you do the math, right? So number 1 cause of stress 2022 survey, stress in America is inflation. Okay? So that is the latest today, That's the breaking news according to Healthline. Healthline.com. Okay? And also 87% of people, that's why 87% responded. The rise in prices for everything is the major cause. The researchers say, in fact, that the other issue has caused this much stress since the survey began in 2007. So you could just imagine 2007 to 2022, consistent ang causes of stress. So what's the point here? So when money and financial concerns cause ongoing stress in your life, let's face it. That's why, how will you resolve the problem if you don't know there's a problem? Okay? And how to build wealth. Before you build wealth, make sure you have the right foundation. Right? So this is the point. This is the point of having the Mother B Show. We are doing a little bit of financial literacy here, okay? So we're learning together about We're learning together about financial literacy, and the first thing to know is what's the problem. Okay? You cannot have a solution if you don't have the problem. That's the thing that we have to remember, okay? So, when money and financial concerns causes ongoing stress in your life, like me, you could eventually begin to experience some feelings of anxiety as a result. Again, money, financial concerns, ongoing stress equals anxiety. True. So this anxiety can in turn have a negative. It's not giving you positive impact. Remember, anxiety causes negative impacts in your life. Okay, take note. Okay, and also you can't always fix the state of your bank account. Okay, as you might like and eliminate the stress. Like, for example, even if I saved last year I was working last year until June of this year. You know, I did some savings, but it's not enough now if I will continue to be unemployed in the next few months. Okay? So because the savings will not be enough to cover for your debt payments, for my debt payments. So what's the solution? Of course, I need to work. Okay? Work, right? And it's a noble thing to do rather than ask money from other people to pay for your own debts. Yes, no? So that's Mother B's stand in life. I would rather be productive than a liability. Okay, because we're still alive and our best resource is our time. Aside from our skills, aside from our capabilities, our knowledge, our attitude, but we all are given the same time by God. Okay? Whether mayaman ka man or mahirap, even if you're poor or rich or whatever in between, we are all given 24/7, 24 hours, 7 days a week. Okay? And that's unacceptable for me. That's my stand. I don't know with you. Okay? Because this is real talk and this is the Mother B show. Unless you will have your own show. But yeah, if you would like to have your own show, well, best of luck and best wishes. It's not easy. But yeah, go ahead. It's fun. But yes, again, going back to the real thing. Then I realized, oops, I need to be productive. I need to adjust my time. I need to make sure that I'm physically healthy, mentally capable of handling a new job. And this is where the processing begins. This is the challenge. This is where the challenge begins. And how to switch your existing lifestyle, because my lifestyle right now that, you know, I don't have a fixed time to work. So that's why I can do the Mother B show in the morning or I can do the Mother B show in the evening. But when I am already employed or committed, no, to get my income stream, my source of income, then the exchange is time. Because that's the only thing that I have right now. It's time, by God's grace. Right? How about you? What's your existing resource? Oh, Mother B, I have savings. Oh, Mother B, I have assets. Oh, Mother B, I have my knowledge. Aanin mo naman yung knowledge, hindi mo naman napapakinabangan, magtrabaho. Mother B, I have a lot of remittances from loved ones. Kung tumigil na yan sa kakapadala sa'yo, paano ka na? Diba? Oh, Mother B, I have investments. Okay. Ano ba yung investment mo? Yung mga get rich quick. 1 week lang, double your money. Well, good luck to you. I've seen a lot of those. Okay? So I'm not here to judge you, but I'm just here to share my story, and if it relates to you, good. If it doesn't, fine. So my story is this: I need to work. Okay, that's my solution now. I need to work, and thank God I've got some choices already. Now the next challenge is to adjust yourself to your new lifestyle. That's why the Mother B show schedule keeps on changing for the meantime, because I'm also doing adjustments and mindsetting of which career am I going to choose. So, are you with me? Are you with me in this story on money anxiety and how to cope up? So these are real examples. Now, I cannot talk to you about other people because I don't want to mind their business. Okay, I'm just sharing to you this real story. So, savings needs to be balanced so that merong pambayad sa debt. But remember, this is building wealth. So how can I build wealth if I'm only just saving for my payment of debt? So that's another stress, if ever that won't be resolved. So my resolution, by God's grace, that's the plan. Remember, if you plan to fail, direct take 2. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. So, Mother B loves always to be ahead of the game. Okay, so I'm planning to, once that the debt and the savings will be neutralized, and then we have more space for saving, then invest. Investment. After investment, protect your investment. That's the way to go. But remember, it's not an easy road, especially when you're dealing with a lot of stressors in life. For example, your lifestyle changes, okay? Don't tell me if you work automatic, no, because remember, there is a cycle. Your brain changes, no? It's not like a switch on, switch off sa yung brain. Although you can do switch on, switch off to your brain, but it takes time. Time is such an essence. Time is the major factor when it comes to changing your lifestyle. Remember that. Okay? There's no quick fix. Okay? Walang quick fix. Okay? Not all problems can be hacked. Okay? Remember that. Ano lang yan? Propaganda lang yan. No? Fake news. There's always a time for everything under the sun. That's biblical, okay? So remember that. It makes sense, right? There's always a time. Ano yun? There's always a time for everything under the sun. Okay? Or even under the moonlight. Remember that. That's an ancient wisdom from the Bible. Okay? Everything has its time and its season. So if I'm changing my season from unemployed to employed, then I have to rewire my brain. I have to condition my mind and physical, because Mother B is going to be a golden girl, God willing, soon. What I was doing years ago, it's not easy now. True. How about you? Let's be real, right? So that's why we need to take our physical wellness, take care of our physical health. Because if you're going to the income generating lifestyle, again, it will take your time, it will take your energy, it will get a portion of your mindset, because you need to focus. Don't tell me you will just wait for that time to end, like, okay, end of shift, I get my money. No, that's not that. That's not the way it goes. Your knowledge, skills, abilities, talents, everything, charisma will be tested when you are in the marketplace, especially when it comes to sales and marketing. That's a more competitive world. Okay? Even administrative, in any kind of work, remember that. You always have to exert effort. And to the best of your ability. Okay? Bawal dito yung papetex-petex. Hello? Don't be a mediocre. Remember what the Bible says, Philippians 4 verse 8. Whatever is excellent. Agree? Agree. Oh my gosh, it's 47 minutes already. Anyway, before anything else, before moving on, okay? Now we know that money anxiety is existing. It's common, but you're not alone. It's good. You know, I feel good now. I feel good. I feel better now compared a while ago, because reading this article makes me feel good. That I am not alone when it comes to money anxiety. Yeah, because I still have to think of investing, like getting a policy, an insurance policy for myself and for my family. So, by the way, special shout out to Sir Harry Villalonga, of FEG. You are so very supportive and very patient with Mother B. I just like to honor what you're doing to my family and to my friends, because you spend time, and Sheila Rogers also. Thank you for connecting me to these people, to Neil Alcomendras. It's a special shout out by Mother B, because, these people are mentors. You have to be surrounded by mentors also. Mother B, what do you mean by mentors? Yung alam nila yung ginagawa nila ba? Hindi naman tayo lahat all-knowing. We need help. Not only medical help, but financial intelligence help. Because, of course, number one, they've proven themselves. Now they are building wealth. Okay, thank you so much. And yes, we learn from others, especially if they have a good experience. So why do you have to reinvent the wheel? Na? Wala naman shortcut sa buhay, pero you don't reinvent the wheel kasi na-invento na yon. Okay, so just follow the footsteps of the successful and learn from your own footsteps. So ngayon medyo slow lang si Mother B, process lang on that, but I'm getting there by God's grace. But yeah, we need to support ourselves. We need to be productive, and money anxiety, you're not alone. So for me, it makes me feel good that knowing may pag-asa pa pala, Mother B. May pag-asa pa tayo. Okay? Wherever you are in the world, especially OFWs. By the way, this show is specially dedicated to our Filipino OFWs and migrant families. So it's not easy to be separated from your own home country and adjusting to the different culture. Totoo yan. You have to be culturally competent too to survive, and to lifestyle changes, mindsetting, changing of your lifestyle, changing of your mindset. It's a lot of effort to do, but when we are together, if we hold on together, I know our dreams will never die. Intermission. Bagong series yan ni Mother B ngayon. Intermission. May mga theme song talaga, no? Anyway, so before anything else, let's take a break before we do the shout out. We do the continuation on coping up and what are the tips and how to handle it. If we know it's common, then how can we help others, no? Learn and cope up with this existing money anxiety thingy. So for the meantime, let's proceed to our shout-out edition. Yes, yo. We always have a shout-out. Mother B, pa-shout-out naman. Yes. Thank you so much. Again, shout-out sa mga nag-comment kanina and sa mga nag-like sa Mother B show. I'm trying to check Facebook now on who's doing the likes. But before anything else, let me share pala to you a quote for today. Or because it's September, no? And I'll see you in September when summer is gone. There's always a song in between. Okay, let's go to the quote for today. Okay. Oh no, it's not quote for today. Ano ba yan? It's like I saw this poster or a post from Facebook. And then I'll show you this one para makaintindihan tayo. Naubos na English ko eh. Okay, bear with me. Thank you, Bigo Live. Thank you for, watching the Mother B show. I'll just do the shout out in a while. So I'll just read what I found out in Facebook. It's so nice. These are good stuff. Okay, good stuff. Okay, let me share to you this one. Oh, this is not the one. Let me share to you this. Okay, this is from I already shared this in my timeline, okay? It's in Facebook. Okay, since it's September, they have what you call the September hashtag self-care. So these are the, these little things to do. Call up a friend. Did you tell someone that I love? Did you tell? And then, have I told you lately that I love you? Or write about how you feel. You journal it or you post it. Celebrate. Yung post naman yung positive. Wag naman yung mga hugot masyado. Na nakakalungkot. Okay, hello. Celebrate what's working. Eat something healthy. Let the past go. Take time out. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Somebody's messaging me, okay? May nagtatanong pa sa marketplace. Si Mother B nagma-marketplace para umarakit pa. Okay. Drink warm tea. Remember how far have you come. Wear something comfy. Slow down. Be your own cheerleader. Right? Consider how you're lucky or how you're blessed. Compliment yourself. Pat your shoulder, okay? Pat your back. Remember, it's temporary. Yeah, problems, money, anxiety is temporary. But if you don't help yourself and if you keep on thinking that, it will be permanent. Okay, don't overbook. Now I'm doing overbooking. Oh my gosh. I need to listen to that. I need to take note of that. Listen to happy tunes. Okay, slow down. Remember how far have you come, and again, look pretty art. Look at pretty art, okay? And look pretty too. Trash negative thoughts. Ayan na, oh. Trash negative thoughts. See? So, take time out. So, as part of taking time out now, let's proceed to our, our shout out again. Shout out to our regular viewers, our followers, our audience here in Bigo Live, no? So, yes, we're multi-streaming in Bigo Live, in Facebook, and in YouTube, okay? So, I just wanted to say hi and thank you for liking the Mother B Show. Ma'am Josephine Toombs, thank you so much. Okay? Rosana Cesar of Madjao Kadjao Souvenir Shop. Chebel Ligad, thank you so much. Marcy Palawan Bernados, Arsuke. Johan Yasu, thank you so much. Charis, ang aking neighborhood, love, mwah. Pretty May, thank you. Sir Alvin Orculio, congratulations, Sir Alvin, ha, nasa CSU ka na. Manay Beth Shields, okay, first time ato mga Bisaya ng mga silingan diri sa Portland, thank you. Dolly B, Sheila Rogers, Coach Joy, nasa ka na, magparamdam ng katawang lupa. Boss Julie Martinez, okay, of Caraga Region. Ano ba ako? Commission on Higher Education, Caraga Region. Oh my gosh. Annie Gonzaga Gabela, regards to the family. So those are our viewers yesterday, okay? So for today, hindi ko pa nakikita sa video. But again, thank you. I know there are people watching in the Mother B Show. So thank you for liking, sharing. And by the way, we are in YouTube. All of the videos when it was live for the past days are all curated in YouTube also, okay? So that's it. So thank you so much. Thank you to all our Bigo fans. So dumadami yung fans ni Mother B. Salamat po. So yes, I will greet to you guys later when I finish this show in YouTube and Facebook, and then I will go back to Bigo Live. And yes, we have viewers. So to all our viewers, please magparamdam, and to our instructors sa ating Zumba class there in Drax Gym. Sorry na absent si Mother B. Yeah, because I'm going through some stuff. I was really tired the whole day. I did some from the scratch cooking, and everything, housekeeping, but still adjusting to the lifestyle. That's why I've been saying a while ago, if I will jump to another season of my life, I am a working girl. She works hard for the money. If I will transition to that stage, and that is another mindsetting, another preparation, so that I am now getting into a neurocycle app, so by Dr. Carolyn Leaf. So before we proceed, let me share to you what is the neurocycle app. Okay, that's what I'm using. I don't know if you want to use it, but for me, it's useful, and yeah, personally, I would like to share it to you, and please try it and check it out, okay? Bihira si Mother B mag-recommend, but if something's working for me, and I hope it's working for you, but if ever, by the way, disclaimer, if you need medical help when it comes to mental health or brain health, ask from the professional, not me. I'm not the professional here. You can contact the people that I mentioned, but go to your doctor or a medical professional, okay? Because this show is just for information and entertainment only. That's the disclaimer here, okay? So let me share to you this thing here, okay? Okay, remove ko na. I'll do another one, okay? So I'll share to you a YouTube about the Neurocycle app. It's helping me now adjusting to transition and resolve this money anxiety. And this is our topic today, because let's face it, money anxiety, signs, impacts, and coping tips. Okay. So let's share to you this. Okay. Hello. Okay. This is a trailer about it.
Can I pay the bills this month? Do I have what it takes to be successful? With busy lives and even busier brains, it's easy to feel stressed, anxious, and out of control. Well, what if there was a way to take back control? That's now possible with the Neurocycle app. shown to help reduce anxiety and depression by up to 81%. Created by renowned neuroscientist Dr. Caroline Leaf, who spent the last 38 years developing clinically proven tools to help you overcome toxic thinking patterns, anxiety, and depression. Neurocycle users will be led through a variation of guided audio videos, brain exercises, and mind management lessons. All it takes is committing a few minutes a day, and you will have begun rewiring your brain for a happier and healthier life.
So,
how many likes did I get on that post?
You could just imagine, no? Imagine the unimaginable. This is an app that could help you manage your toxic thinking. But remember, okay, again, disclaimer, you check it out first if it works for you. And if it works for you, remember, read the fine lines, okay? So, just take a look at this. There is now, we're talking about technology, there's a way to cope up. There's a way to handle our toxic thinking. And money anxiety is another toxic thinking, okay? That's an example. So that's what I'm going through right now. I just tried the app 2 days ago, yesterday and today, and it's working. It makes your mind focus and, calm you down and, give clarity to your thinking. Mas naliliwanagan. Okay? And these things, honestly, especially in our culture, ito yung mga bagay na hindi mo sinishare halos sa iba dahil baka magkamali ka pa ng naisharean. Lalo na kung marites. Oh, Mother B, why are you telling this to your show if you don't want to share it to others? That's a good question. Actually, I'm sharing an example in how I cope up to this because this is what I'm talking about today. If it's not the topic, I will not talk about it also. Why will I talk about all this stuff? And why am I going to use other people's story? And I have my own story for that the show to be more realistic. I told you, be real, be you. This show is good stuff, really. So these are the ways that I do. This is why I'm just sharing to you. It's up to you. You do your due diligence. Again. I like the word due diligence. You think about it. You feel it. If it feels good to check it out, then check it out. And I also said it to my friends. But if you don't like it, fine. No hard feelings. Basta, for me, the intention is to help, but if they don't accept your help, that's fine too. So now, going back, diba? Peace, good vibes only. Okay, let's move forward and let's finish this, okay? So, again, what are the signs? So, aches and pains. Yeah. See, it's physical. Okay? Aches and pains, perhaps, ano yung sabi niya dito? Perhaps you get a headache or upset stomach when you have money anxiety, when you look at your bank account. Ouch! When I look at my bank account, it's depleting. Avoidance, number 2. That's the effect. Your bills might remain on the countertop for weeks because you can't bring yourself to go through them, meaning may denial. You don't want to look at your bill, you're avoiding it. And if you're avoiding payment, you have more penalties. Analysis paralysis, number 3. Even minor decisions like which funds to buy or many bring you to halt as you review the cost of each other. If you have a lot of choices, sometimes you cannot choose anymore. Yes, that's what you call analysis paralysis. Too much choices make you not choose anymore. Okay? So, nabi brain freeze, no? You cannot think clearly, okay? And then no work-life balance. This is my goal, work-life balance. You may feel you have dedicated every working hour to work in order to stay afloat. So that's the thing. So that's why we have to be wise in choosing what job. Although by God's grace, I have three options, no, to be employed in the next few weeks, God willing. But I'm thinking, will this affect my work balance or not? So you have to ask yourself first. Huwag ka lang basta-basta hanap ng pera dyan na kahit maapektado na yung work-life balance mo. Ha? Huwag masyado. Mag-isip-isip muna bago mag-decide. Okay? Rigidity. What is rigidity? Rigidity, you might plan your budget down to the penny and get upset whenever you have to make even minor changes. Like, too much budgeting, no? Too much budgeting will even cause you more anxiety. And you become more unhappy because of too much budgeting. You're like super stingy already. You're not happy with what you're doing. Rigid. Ano ka na? Cranky. Okay? Then, rumination. Maybe you can stop thinking about it. That's what's happening to me. About your, about your retirement, about your investments, multiple, especially if you have investment that's going down. So, kumbaga, it's like falling in love. You can take away that mindset in bed, at work, or while running errands. It's all bugging you. Those are negative thoughts, especially if you're worried about your investment that's not getting elsewhere, your retirement, your check, the stock market. So even the wealthy have worries too, huh? That's why even those who have money are worried too. Don't worry. Money anxiety is not only to those who don't have money. Money anxiety is also present to those who have more money. Because they have more money to lose. At least that's the paconsuelo there. We're not alone. That's why it's also a cause of stress and anxiety, your investments, and if it's not going properly. So it's called rumination. Okay, you think of it always. And then another impact is trouble sleeping. Ito na naman. We always go back to, if you want to have a good balanced mental health, brain health, you have to have the right sleep. Okay, so you might lie awake at night wondering about things like the next unexpected expense or whether you'll be able to retire, and that's existing. That's a real life experience, even on my end. You cannot stop thinking what happened if the income stream will stop. What if? So if like your body likes to sleep but your mind is still awake and your eyes are closed but you're still thinking, and that's a problem at night. Because at the end of the day, you're still not considered sleeping. Your body is just lying down, but your mind is still working and thinking. Okay? That's why I've learned the art of telling my frontal lobe, my this part of the brain, shut down, shut up, and sleep. Yes, and my body followed already. It just takes around 5 to 10 minutes to keep on talking to myself like, okay, time to my brain to shut down and relax and just sleep. Otherwise, you could just imagine what am I thinking while on bed. So it's really hard to sleep if you have that kind of issues, okay? So remember, these are the impacts, okay? Now, moving forward, I know we are in our 1 hour mark. Yay! 1 hour now, 1 hour. Hello to our viewers, our fans in Bigo Live, our viewers, our followers in Facebook. Thank you for taking part. Even 3 seconds is good, 6 seconds, 5 seconds, but if you can still stay within a minute or 5 minutes or the whole show, I would appreciate that, because I hope you find this quality content, quality talk show. This is real. This is good stuff. I hope so. If not, then go to the next channel. And seldom do you see contents with different languages. Multilingual in one show, honestly. Kaya magbisaya ta, magtagalog ta. Sometimes you speak Spanish or Chinese, no? Chinese. Ni hao, xie xie, boya, lao zi, mada bi. Okay? Yeah, that's the only thing I know. Anyway, yes, going back. Okay, going back. Before anything else, let's take a deep breath para uminom muna ng tubig si Mother B. At, what am I doing? I have to find my teaser. Okay, here you go. So that I could breathe for a while, okay, and move on to the next part.
Wannabe Show is a fun and informative lifestyle program that promotes positivity and good vibes.
Okay, I'm back. What are we talking about, Mother B? Okay, after knowing the signs, yeah, and we have to know also where it's coming from. Okay, so what is anxiety? So why do we experience anxiety? Okay, let's just lessen the volume. Okay, it's coming from our fear of the future. Actually, we're afraid of what's gonna happen next. That's why it's called anxiety. We're worried about not. We don't know the future yet. That's why there's always fear of the unknown, right? Yeah. So it's a natural human emotion, fear, because fear either makes you fight or flight. Okay, fight or flight to get out of the situation. So it's a normal response, okay, to fear. Okay, so fear is an emotion. But if it's too much fear, and it's already affecting your mental and physical health, and that's a sign that you have to process it, and if you need help, then find help. Again, this show its objective is for you to find help, and then to encourage you, to motivate our viewers that there is hope in situations like this. If you're feeling anxious about money matters, financial stress, you're not alone. It's just a matter of finding help and knowing how to process, learn, be equipped, be knowledgeable, be informed. Iba ang may alam. Yeah. So history of where is it coming from? What the future holds. The fear of what uncertain. We don't know of what the future holds. So that's why there's anxiety. It's a fear of not having the resources available. Okay? That's why there's an anxiety of what the future holds, because we don't know if we still have resources in the next day. So, but still, it's an emotion, it's a thinking. Then you have to choose the right decision, whether you be overwhelmed with anxiety or not. So this is the moment. It's the moment of truth. Stinger. Okay, now moving forward is like also unsteady income, low or unsteady income. Like for me, I don't have income for now, but I am declaring by God's grace that I'm gonna go back to my regular income stream, so I can also afford my insurance policy and hopefully the real estate investment. That's the way to build wealth, right? So I'm not saying you do what I do. Hello, this is my plan because I don't want to plan to fail. So anyway, this show is talk show, sharing the good vibes. If it's up to you to process it. It's up to you, okay? Okay, this is the happy space of Mother B, and then it's like having a house and you're opening the window and say, "Hi, hello, how are you? How much is that doggy in the window? Ow, ow!" Yeah, it's a way to be happy. Otherwise, if you don't choose to be happy, who will choose for you? Dami mga hugot lines si Mother B today. Oh my gosh. Thank you for watching. Thank you for staying in with Mother B even more than an hour. Appreciate you guys. Yay! Remember, the guarantee, this will not last in YouTube and Facebook for 2 hours. I am still sticking to my promise. Remember? So let's move on. Okay, so yeah, or unsteady income, rising expenses, okay, where it's coming from, debt, of course, no? So how can money anxiety affect you? Well, it's hard to live with that to the fullest. You cannot live your life to the fullest if you're always affected by anxiety. True. Because you're always thinking what will happen, and you're not enjoying the moment already. Our goal is to maximize pleasure, minimize pain, and do the most good. That's coming from one of my favorite pastor and mentor, virtual mentors, Pastor Ed Lapis. Shout out, Pastor. Thank you for all those nuggets of wisdom. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, so now, yes. So how can it affect you? Family conflict. Okay, sleep deprivation, gambling. Like, okay, I will just gamble this, and if I win, then I'm lucky. If I lose, then that's another problem. So, Some people resort to gambling. Sometimes your debts and expenses can seem too steep, a mountain to conquer through typical methods. So you're finding luck. Luck na lang. Swerte-swerte na lang. But gambling may not help the situation. It might even worsen it. Okay? Even according to a 2016 study, exploring the connection between anxiety symptoms and gambling behavior, participants with more severe anxiety symptoms tended to meet more of the criteria for gambling disorder. Hey, there's such a thing as gambling disorder. Really, Mother B? Yes, may gambling disorder. So kung may money anxiety, there's also gambling disorder. So that's another issue to talk about, but not tonight, okay? So, yes, hoarding. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Hoarding disorder involves an urge to collect unneeded objects and an inability to throw things away. That's who I am. I'm a professional hoarder. The confession of Mother B. Mother B is a hoarder. But yeah, it's another thing that I am recovering from. I hoard a lot of hairstyles. Yes, so isa yan, ha? That's my confession tonight. Shh, pagsaba. Okay, so with that, while a number of factors can contribute to this mental health condition, money anxiety could, in some cases, lead you to hoard certain items. For example, save food longer after its expiration date. Ouch. Keeps used napkins for future spills. Ouch. Collect multiples of every appliance as your own just in case one breaks. Ouch. Save every bag or box you find even though you don't have room to store them all. Ouch. Remember, is this article talking to me? Recycling can be helpful. Absolutely, the article says. And there's also nothing wrong with saving things you might need later on. But at some point, you likely need to throw it away. True. Yeah, I'm learning the art of throwing away and not using it. So yeah, I'm getting there. Okay. Substance abuse. Okay, so see? That's another impact, substance abuse. So it's worse if you have money problem and then you do gambling and then there's another issue on substance abuse. If feelings of anxiety about money become intense and overwhelming, you might find yourself turning to alcohol or substances to cope because you wanted to numb yourself. You wanted to forget. Remember avoidance? You wanted to forget what you are going through. That's why the title of this talk today is Let's Face It. Harapin ang katotohanan na meron talaga tayong money anxiety. Magpakatotoo. Ha? Magpakatotoo. Oh my gosh. Good vibes only. Just sharing to you Mother B story. And if you are part of the story, welcome to the club. That's the good news. Welcome to the club. You're not alone. Anyway, even substance abuse, no? Alcohol and drugs might offer a temporary distractions from things, but eventually you will end up, that's another problem that you're facing. Okay? They can also pose some health consequences. The brain is affected when you are doing substance abuse. When you're abusing any prohibited drugs or prohibited substance, including the risk of dependence or addiction. Eventually, it will go to addiction. Okay? So, remember that. Money anxiety, and if you choose to do a substance abuse, so it's gonna go to addiction. Okay? Dependency. So, a 2017 study involving 454 undergraduate students, found evidence to suggest financial stress predicted alcohol dependence. OMG. So, it's really related. Financial stress leads to alcohol dependence over time because they want to numb it. They want to forget about it. Unfortunately, it's addictive. So, alcohol dependence in turn predicted worsening finances because how can you work if you're drunk? How can you work if your body is not functioning because you consume a lot of alcohol or toxic substance before you work? Either you can be fired out or you cannot really function well. See, so it's getting worse. It's a vicious cycle. And in short, using alcohol to escape your money anxiety is not the solution. It could even affect your mental health. Oh my gosh, ito na. Not to mention making the situation worse. Okay? Consuming too much alcohol will make the situation worse. Okay? So, last but not the least, eto na tayo. Of course, there is always good news, no? There's always hope in this difficult situation. But let us face it. This is the time to face the real thing. Magpakatotoo. Totoo yan. You know, it's liberating. It's liberating if you share it at the right context, at the proper time, appropriate platform, and then you have the intention of sharing because you learn from it and you're undergoing this process. It helps you in return. Okay, so that's why in number 1, how to handle it, how to cope with it. When you have persistent money worries, your first instinct may lead you to push those thoughts down and ignore the issue because we are like denying it. But avoiding your fears won't make them go away. That's why the title today is Let's Face It. Okay, let's be real. Let's do not avoid. And just, you know, we just have to know how to properly process our issue, our situation. So, number 1 is this, and also these strategies, on the other hand, can help you address both your anxiety and the underlying financial issues provoking it. So, na-handle na yung anxiety mo, na nagkakaroon ka pa ng opportunity. You have the opportunity to process what you're going through and plan in order to resolve your situation. Okay? Number 1, it's blow off some steam. Like me, I'm steaming a while ago. Oh my gosh, what will happen to me? I was looking at my bank account. Oh my gosh, I only have a few months to go. How about my planned investments? How about my planned business? It's going down the drain. But see, through the Mother B show, I'm blowing off some steam. Yay! Ipalabas mo yan. You know, talk to somebody, talk to a professional, a mentor, a financial guide, whatever. Take a walk and, you know, jumping jacks down. You know, sweat it out. Listen to music. Try some breathing exercise. And, you know, again, breathing exercises, deep breathing. You count 1 to 10 silently. Inhale through your nose. Exhale using your mouth. It's hard to breathe, inhale, exhale while you're talking. But again, breathing exercise, okay? And try short meditation. Again, yesterday, believe Tuesday, pray. Lord, help me, Lord. Yeah, need to ask help. That's the time that you connect your spirituality, your mental health, and your financial issue. Once your mood is back to baseline, meaning na-reset ka, you might find it easier to consider your bank statements with a clear head, okay? Like, okay, I won't deny and look at my, unfortunately, my bank statements are on online, so I can see it right away. Okay, this is my balance, this is my debt, this is when will I pay. Okay, I already have inhaled and exhaled. I'm relaxed already. According to a 2022 survey study, planning was the most effective strategy workers use for reducing money-related issues. See? Planning. If you fail to plan, If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. See? So, and of course, again, steam it off. Ipalabas mo yan, make a budget, read the fine print. So, what do you mean by steam it off? Blow off some steam. It's hard to actually calculate income and expenses when your mind is racing a mile in a minute. Like you're going 70 to 80 miles per hour when it comes to your thinking. So you have to take a break, at least a 10-minute break to ground yourself and improve your mood. Focus on your mood first. Focus on the moment at what you're going through. Like a while ago, before I put on makeup, I put my costume, I turn on the lights and get into the studio. I have to take a break and refocus, okay? I'm not feeling well, I'm not in a good mood, but I have to do this. And it's even Financial Wednesday. The irony is it's about financial wealth, and I'm quite worried about my situation, but I have to refocus. See? Meaning you're processing. I'm processing what I'm doing, because learning from this, it helps a lot. And I hope this show helps too, and I hope this talk helps too. Okay, so yes, so and then make a budget, even if you don't have a budget. At least you have a plan. If ever now, for example, like on my end, if the saving is not enough to pay the debt, then when I have, for example, if I commit to this type of work and this is the budgeted income coming every month, then there will be a budget for insurance payment, premium, budget for paying debts, budget for shopping, budget for some stuff, of course, budget for saving. Now you have a plan, okay? This is the real thing. This is mind in action. I'm speaking my mind. Read the fine print. So remember, when you get into financial contracts, sometimes it feels intimidating, especially if you don't have a background in business. Brushing up on your financial jargon can make money decisions feel less daunting. Yes, so you need mentors, you need experts, you need friends who understand what they're doing, and then if you don't understand, then ask. But take time to read and study on your own. You can also hire a guide, an investor, or financial coach. So hopefully, if I pass my insurance license and my real estate license, then I can also help others to be educated, because that's the purpose. You have to invest yourself in terms of knowledge and understanding before you can help others. That's why I was in a friend's house this morning, and I met some friends, younger friends, younger moms, and then siyempre they're not yet in that mindset, no? We can talk about the generation when it comes to spending on all those stuff, but they're in the stage wherein they're still planning for their financial future. So it's a good way to be of help to your friends, because you know what you're doing, because you've taught this, or you've learned from it, or you invested on educating yourself. So it's important to educate yourself, really. Okay. So, yes, and for the workers, you have to find help also and support. And this is the thing. Last but not second to the last is consider social support. That's why having this show is a means for social support for Mother B, and for you as well, I hope. Again, to our viewers and listeners too. So many people hide financial issues because they feel embarrassed. Really? Nakakahiya. Totoo yan. Nakakahiyang aminin. But when you are in a stage wherein you come to realize that you need to be true to yourself first, okay? No need to pretend. It's more liberating, honestly. No, if you learn to come to your senses that you don't need to pretend, okay? Just be honest of your situation. Huwag ka naman yung mambobola. Huwag naman yung palagi, ay naku, wala akong pera, tulungan mo naman ako. Eh, mukha ka ng raketistan yan. Baka ang image mo tuloy, scammer. You will look like a scammer if you keep on talking about your deficits or your money problems. So be careful also in talking about that. It has to be appropriate and at the right context. Oh, Mother B said that, let's face it, our money anxiety. So I have to tell everyone that I have money anxiety. Who said? I'm just sharing it to you for example purposes. I'm not sharing it to everyone every day. See, you have to find the right timing and the right context. The right occasion. Okay? Be tactful. Good vibes. Anyway, so hapit na mahumanan eh. So many people hide financial because they're embarrassed. Sometimes too much ginawa na nilang racket. Okay? On the other side, but lots of folks have trouble with money, of course. Often through no fault of their own. It might not be their fault or other people's doing, but it's still a problem. Okay? Keep in mind too, according to the article, that anyone can experience money anxiety, whether rich or poor. Remember, or have financial concerns, even people in your circle who wear expensive clothes and prestigious jobs. Yes, so don't be intimidated, ha? For those wearing mga signature bags, you might never know it's a loan for 50 years. You might just be thinking, oh, she's rich, she's wearing signature bags. Who said? She might be paying it for the rest of her 50 years in existence. Don't judge the book by its bag. What? Okay, so yeah. So social support, and then it's happening to everybody. Money anxiety is happening to everybody. So you can never tell, no? So problems of any kind tend to be less frightening when you face them as a group. So it's right here. If we hold on together. So as a group, we face the situation, we learn from this, and thank God for all these articles. Thank you, Healthline, for this information to improve our mental well-being. Thank you so much. I appreciate this article, okay? Yes, because it makes me feel good at this time. I don't know with you, but I hope, okay? So problems of any kind to be less frightening when you face them as a group. Turning to friends and loved ones, it is very important to connect social engagement or members of our support groups or of a support group, because there are support groups that focus on this, especially when it comes to gambling disorder, substance abuse, alcohol abuse. No, they have what you call the AA, Alcoholic Anonymous. These are specialized groups, no, that helps people who are undergoing issues on this situation. But probably there is a big connection between money anxiety as well. Okay, so it gives you the opportunity to vent your fears and worries, that you can speak your mind, you can release, vent, ipalabas mo yung nangyayari sa'yo so that you will not keep it to yourself or sasabog, right? So number 2, brainstorm solutions. So there might have other good ideas that we can share. So this portion is sharing, no, and relating information that I've learned from Healthline, and it might help you somehow or the other. Oh my gosh, almost 2 hours na tayo. But still, I stick to my promise. Otherwise, ang tawag neto webinar. Ano pa lang to? Talk show. Talk show, hindi toxic. Okay? So, malapit na. Matatapos na tayo. Huwag ka mag-alala. Okay, so yes, binubuhay ko lang kayo sa mga sound effects. So don't worry, we're almost done. Boring na ba? Okay, ano na ba tayo? Receive and lend a helping hand. This is it. So, we have to vent our fears. We have to express what I feel. You know, it's okay not to be okay. You can express it. Find the appropriate or the right people that you can express your situation. So, you have to choose the right person who can help you. And because you can brainstorm solutions, we can help each other. You know, me learning from this article, it helps me a lot. So every time I do the Mother B show, it's an addition. It's an additional knowledge, and then process it, and then, choose if it works. And if it works, then it makes your life better, right? And then receive. Once you receive help, and lend a helping hand. Now, this is the stage. This is the stage we're in. We're getting back in circle na, no? This is the reason why Mother B is existing. The Mother B show is existing because this is a way for me also to help out. Help and lend a helping hand for those who are still in the first step of their journey. Okay? So, if you receive, be able to lend a helping hand as well. And cheer them! Cheer! Because it's all good vibes here. So, you can also consider joining a mutual aid group or exploring the resources are available in your community, or following the Mother B show. So this is a way to, to help each other, and because we care. We're in the culture of care. And last but not the least, if you are not satisfied with all of this, information sharing, whatever, and then you still wanted to know because you need help, then it's time to get professional help, okay? Okay? So, what can they do? They address trauma and money or deprivation and process what you're going through. Okay? So they have a way. They're professionals. They know what they're doing. Hopefully. Okay? And then they can identify the issues properly, scientifically, medically, whatever. In short, you have to find affordable help. So there's a lot of, just be careful in finding therapists or whatever. Again, do your diligence. And if you cannot if you cannot check it on yourself, because ikaw ay may pinagdadaanan, ask somebody. Ask somebody who can help you out. Find ways to find help, okay? That's it. If you cannot help yourself at the moment because you're going through a lot, it's kind of heavy for you, too much for you to handle, for sure you have people whom you trust that you can find help for you, okay? Just don't be afraid, don't be embarrassed. It's okay not to be okay at this time, but remember, get help as much as you could. Be honest with your emotion. Panahon na ngayon magpakatotoo tayo, right? It's time to be real. Otherwise, who else will help us if we will not be honest with ourselves, okay? So that is for today. I hope that right now you're able to digest the almost 2 hours of talk show ni Mother B. Oy. Thank you for being part of the Mother B show. Thank you. Oh my gosh. No, every time na tumatagal ang Mother B, tumatagal rin ang show. But yes, again, it will not be 2 hours for sure. For now. So stay tuned. I hope you will like the show. And by the way, tomorrow is Thursday, God willing. Actually, it's Thursday na in the Philippines, but still it's Wednesday here in the US, so I'm following the US time for now. So this week it's shown in the Philippines live in the morning, while in the US it's American time, US Central Standard Time. So we're multi-streaming in Bigo Live in YouTube for the videos to be curated. If you want to review some of the videos, please do so. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel, The Mother B Show. And also stay tuned in Facebook. There's a lot of things going on. And if you want to support the Mother B Show, you're welcome to do so. There are people who are supporting the Mother B Show in cash, in kind, and in moral support. So thank you so much. And I hope to see you soon. Thank you for being part of the show. And I hope you get something from this. And please don't forget to, write some comments or feedback, because, it's a way for me to know that, hey, do I still need to continue the show or not? If nobody is, benefiting from this, it's still okay, because it's like right now, I'm just like facing the mirror and talking to myself. Remember, it's Mother B's healing and wellness journey. But of course, when you receive help, it's time to lend a helping hand as well. Yes. Okay, so thank you for being part of the show. Remember, just to remind everyone that every Monday, the episode every Monday will be this one. Okay, we have the brain health Monday. Okay, so that is our episode every Monday. Okay, every Tuesday we have this Believe Tuesday. Yes. And every Wednesday, today's Wednesday, we're talking about Build Wealth Wednesday, how to understand the connection between building wealth and financial wellness. So let's face it, money, anxiety, signs, impacts, and coping tips. That's what we have discussed a while ago. And then Boost Mental Health Thursday. So it's all about mental health, either about mental disorders, illness, and how to know about the topic of mental health and how to boost it. Okay, and of course we have our happy hour, Build Back Better Friday. So it builds our resilience. When your brain and mental health is healthy, it makes you more resilient, empowered, and free to decide the right way. Okay, free to use your mind properly. And we have some weekend specials from time to time, hopefully. But again, the purpose of this show today is to balance our wealth and health. Remember, aanin mo yung wealth mo kung ang iyong health is intact. Okay? Health is wealth. Okay? It's important. It's worse if you don't have wealth and you have problems with your health. So that's our main goal, is to educate ourselves. This is edutainment. Okay, so remember, we also have our project, Educational Virtual Tools and Gamified Storytelling. If you want to book Mother B for a private session about storytelling of Philippine history and culture, I would be glad to do so for you. My group, family, or school, please let me know and message me directly, okay? So yes, so again, multi-streaming in YouTube, Facebook, and Bigo Live. So thank you everyone. It's such a night. It's such a good night. Again, as promised, hindi darating ng 2 hours. Okay, so leaving you tonight with this what's the bottom line? What's the takeaway tonight? What is our takeaway? Our takeaway is plenty of people. Let us remember that we're not alone on this. That's why it might be common, but nothing about. So we're going back to the issue of we have to be open to this situation. So by the way, the writer is Miss Emily Swaim. She's a freelance health writer and editor who specializes in psychology. So thank you, Miss Emily, for this wonderful article. I really appreciate this from Healthline. Okay, so you can find her on Twitter and LinkedIn. Again, the writer of this article is Emily Swaim. So I'm not the one who wrote it. I'm just the one who's reading it for you and interpreting it for you. Okay, disclaimer again. So she said the bottom line is people are worried about money these days, however common they might be. These lingering feelings of money anxiety can leave you overwhelmed, to say the least. Over time, they could also contribute to serious mental illness. So remember, there's really a connection or serious mental health concerns, including depression and chronic anxiety. It can take time to resolve long-standing financial challenges, but you don't have to navigate your fears and worries alone. In short, hindi ka nag-iisa. A financial counselor can often give you more guidance with the numbers, while a therapist can support you in finding self-care strategies and techniques to manage anxiety and stress. So you need both somehow a financial counselor and a therapist if you are undergoing extreme or severe cases. But then again, at the end of the day, there's hope. There's hope in this kind of situation. So it gives a good feeling for me. There's hope. And reading this article will help you. So anyway, until here, thank you so much for being part of the Mother B Show. It's quite a day already, but I feel blessed and I hope you're blessed too. So stay tuned tomorrow, and thank you for those who participate today. It's all about good vibes, remember? So thank you and have a good night, everyone. To God be the glory. Bye-bye and God bless. Babu! Regards to my mga anak, si Isay, si Ibay, o si Loyloy. Love you and my apo, Isay. Love, love. Bye-bye. Okay. Kuwata, babu! Kikichika pa ako sa Bigo Live.